Hello to everyone. This is just kind of a video I just thought about doing today. Welcome back to the channel. This is not car related at all. This is just talking about the will to succeed and just the ever ending ability to doing what you want to do. And I think I've been able to impact a lot of people in my life on being able to just keep going, keep chugging. And I want to just talk about success today and what is the definition of success? Well, to many people, it's a lot different. And I'm going to talk about what I think the definition of success is. I think also it's great if you were able to drop a comment below and tell me what you think of success. And that's what this video is going to be today. And I want to read you guys something that I think is very influential in my life that I wrote a while back, and it's just really great, the fact that I'm so close to reaching the end of my college career, and what I've realized is that one, life is short, and two, just go out and do it. They say at Nike, just do it, and everybody has a rough patch in their life, and that life is not easy. It's a roller coaster. So this is something I want to read to you guys. What is the definition of success? Success is the accomplishment of an aim or purpose. In my life, there are three simple ideas that make me who I am: persistence, determination, and the will to succeed no matter what and how hard life gets. I want to kind of talk about that. Those attributes is what made me who I am and the man I am today. And I think it's very, very influential that I stick to those ideals and those ideologies that were engraved in me as a young boy. And so what I think is great is, find your passion and what you want to be in life. And once you find that passion, just do it. Just go out and do it. Because if you find something in your life that does not make you happy, then what else is there to do? My passion is for cars and business. I mean, primarily cars, but other things make, the main things in my life that make me happy are God, country, family, and my friends. Those are the main four things in my life. And, this is why I've kind of started, to want my word out there and do these kind of videos and start my YouTube channel and do the things that I want to do, because I think I have a lot of advice I can give to a lot of people, a lot of young people, and which is why, when I'm just before I graduate next spring, I want to go back to my old high school, and I want to be able to, do a assembly speech with all the seniors and talk about what it's like to succeed and fail. And you're going to fail. You're going to be embarrassed and you're going to fail. The fact of the matter is that that's the truth. But it's your ability to overcome that and learn from any mistakes you've made, because I know I've made a bunch of mistakes. Some of them I wish I could take back, but you know what? I've learned from them and I've come back tenfold. And if I didn't, I wouldn't be the person I am standing in front of you today. So these are the kind of things that I have really wanted to emphasize, to you all, and I, really hope that you can learn from what I have to say. The last couple of years of my life have not been the greatest. There are a lot of roller coasters. I've made some financial mistakes, and you know what? I was young, dumb, and I'll admit it. And the first thing, if you can't admit your mistake, that's your issue. If you can't admit it, that's the problem. And once you're able to overcome that ability to be able to do that, then it's unlimited. If you want to start a vlog, if you want to go travel the world, if you want to do this, put that good energy out, and you'll be able to do it. And I'm really proud of the fact that I've been able to stick with my guns and stick with my gut and do what I really want to do in my life. And you can do anything if you put your mind to it. That's one thing that my family has engraved in me since I was a young kid. Now, growing up without a father was probably one of the hardest things I did, but due to my great uncle Carmel and my grandfather, I've been able to become a really good person, and you know, all my good friends have been able to see that. I know I'm going to be a very, very successful, wealthy, and caring individual throughout my entire life. And uh, anytime I can give back to the community or help another person, like other people have helped me to get where I am today, that's just influential. So let me read another thing. Being persistent, ambitious, and driven, those are the kind of attributes a person I think needs to be successful. Now, people can have all different types of, views on success, whether it's just having a family and or getting married and having kids or having children. Um, you know, just having a very, very simple life. For me, I don't like having a simple life. I like having it all. And sometimes we can't have it all. And I've learned that. I've learned that the hard way. And it's very influential that we're able to do that and to realize, to come to reality. I come up with a generation of people who just think they are owed everything. That's not the case. You guys aren't owed anything. And I don't care, the crap I get in the comments below, but I was never given anything. I earned my way every step of the way. And the great thing about the United States is if you want to come to the United States, immigrate legally, and become a U.S. citizen, then your possibilities of success and a better life are unlimited. And I say that because the struggles that my grandparents had to do come after World War II when they came to the United States, to Michigan, and all the sacrifice they had to do. And my grandmother, my nonna, keeps telling me all the things every single day and what they had to do. And you guys aren't owed anything. People from my generation, if you're listening to this, you aren't owed anything. You have to go out and you have to get it. You got to be the go-getter and say, what steps am I going to need to take in order to get where I want to be? And these are the kind of things that I think are very, very influential. I said to myself after I got out of college, I wasn't able to go straight to a university, which was okay. I accepted it. But I took the necessary steps to get where I am today. I'm now a senior in college. I'm about almost 24 years old, 5 months from now. And you know what? Everyone's got their own path. But you've got to realize that it's going to take hard work. It's going to take dedication. It's going to take time. Nothing happens overnight. Steve Jobs didn't make Apple overnight or become a sensation. God rest his soul. But, the thing is that God has blessed me with so many different opportunities and friends and family that I'm fortunate to be where I am today, and I'm thankful and humble for everything I have and everything I'm going to get. Everything I'm going to get is because I worked hard. I did everything I need to do to get where I am today, and I already can see where I'm going to be, 5, 10, 20 years from now, and I want to make sure that I can help the next man or woman down the road and make sure that they're going to have their dreams and their visions come true of what they envision in their life. And I think that's really great. My vision is, like 15 years from now, I'll be a marketing manager or the vice president of marketing at Ford Performance and or Roush Performance, whatever it may be. And I've got my dreams, and you know what? Some of them will come true, some of them not. You've just got to be humble enough to accept that not everything's going to happen, but if you try hard enough and if you work hard enough, you'll get it. So let me go on to the next thing. Let me talk a little bit about my passion. American automotive and racing is truly what makes me who I am as a person, my personality, and the very makeup of my life. From a young age, I was always playing with toy cars and Hot Wheels. I would always be asking my mom to take me to all the car shows around the area. I remember vividly when I saw my first Ford Mustang. Now let me get into that. growing up was hard for me. My childhood was tough, very tough. I will admit it. I'm an open person. I will say, I was bullied very badly, and you could ask my best buds, Clark, Charlie, Billy, whomever it may be, and I think that if you're able to, overcome those kinds of things and realize at the time it wasn't your fault. God made who you are, and I think that one of the things that I've learned is that to love myself before I can love others. I'm happy with who I am. I take care of myself. I try and work out as much as I can. I'm happy with where I'm at in my life. Um, you know, Materialistic things aren't what they used to be for me. Now, granted, everyone might think that cars and modifying and building cars is, a materialistic thing. Well, to me, it's not. There's there's a saying that goes that a car is an extension of who you are and your personality, and that, I believe that's tenfold. That's why there's so many different types of vehicles and brands and names of cars on the planet. Is everyone's got their own diversity. For me, it's American V8s and loud and proud, and I'm proud to be a United States citizen, naturally born, because of my grandparents, that immigrated to the United States, and I'm thankful for that. And without them, I wouldn't be here. You know, America is the greatest country on earth. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, we might, everyone, we've got our mistakes, but you know what? Our core values stay with us. And I'm not trying to get into politics here. What I'm trying to get into is just the American values of doing good deeds for people. Believing in yourself and the ability you can succeed no matter what. The American dream is alive and well. You just got to do what you got to do to get where you want to be in life. And the thing is that, I'm so proud of my sister Shannon. I'm going to mention her in this. The fact that she's been able to go through so much and just be able to come over so much adversity like myself. My niece Sabella, she had her at 19, 20 years old, and now I'm so proud of her that she's in a university at Grand Canyon University, and on her way pretty soon to finishing up her nursing degree and being well on her way. And that's the thing I want to talk about to you guys. Is it's just I don't have time for excuses, or when my friends tell me, I'm just going to wait for this and see what happens. And you know what? You know what I say to them? And I want to say to everybody, if you have an excuse to saying you can't do something, you're telling yourself the complete wrong thing. And you guys can believe, what I have to say or not, or, have your own opinion. You're entitled to. That's what the First Amendment's for, to have freedom of speech. And I respect that 110%. But what I'm saying is that if you have an excuse of saying, I can't do this or I can't do that, you just got to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself in the fact that you are a gifted individual, no matter if you have a mental or physical disability, or no matter what. What I've learned by taking all my American Sign Language classes is that being deaf, it may be a disability, but at the end of the day, it's just a little hump in the road. You're still able to have conversations with people and laugh and get to know somebody. It's just I don't like when people have excuses, or just say I can't, I'm not going to do this. Like, for instance, here's an example. My best friend Charlie, he said that it's I'm just going to wait for people to come, see if they want to hire me on LinkedIn or this or that. I said, you know what? I said, stop for a second. I said, you know what? The thing you need to do is you need to be the one that's ambitious and get your ass out there and go get it, because no one's going to hand you shit on a silver platter. I don't mean to curse, but you know what? That kind of thing just, gets me fired up. I am probably one of the most passionate people I know, and I like to motivate people and get them going on their dreams. And I've been told I should be a motivational speaker. And you know what? this is kind of me not having a rant. This is just kind of me giving my feel on what people in society need to realize, because my generation, it's just sad to see that no one really wants to do anything. Nobody knows what they want to do with their life. And it's honestly, to me, I think it's sickening that people can't figure out what they want to do with their life, and just don't have any ambition or drive or perseverance to get where they want to be in life. You know what? I mean, there's so much to life, and you have so little time. You never know when your day is going to be last. And I get up every morning. I'm like, what can I do today to make myself better? And what can I do? What can I learn from yesterday to make myself better? And the thing that goes is, I'm just a driven individual, and I'm ambitious, and I want so many things good in my life. Everything that happened in my past is in the past now. The thing that you can figure out now is listen to what you have right now. If you have your family, cherish them, hold on to them, and make good friends. Find the good ones from the bad ones. Know that ones are going to be day in and day out. The friends I have today are lifelong friends. I will go to the grave with them. I will see them in heaven someday. And everything I am is because of God and my mother. I love her so much. And the thing is that I'm going to keep going on a little bit here, and then I'm going to read you one last line with this thought. Is, just like I'm going to reiterate this again, is just believe in yourself. Believe the fact that you can do anything. I've been able to accomplish so much in my early adult life. I used to doubt myself a lot. And, it was hard for me to accept who I am for quite some time. But this is what God made me. And I think people that are self-conscious and, don't have a lot of self-confidence in themselves, you've got to realize, what? You can't change who you are, but you can change your mindset on the way you view things, on the way you outlook at life, and your perception of people around you. You shouldn't care what people think of you, This is the way you look. This is the way I'm going to look. Just take care of yourself, live a healthy lifestyle, and you'll be successful. And just go out, be persistent, be driven, be ambitious, and go out and get what you want. And at the end of the day, you're going to be successful at the end of the road, no matter what that success definition is to you. To me, it's having a full and fulfilling life with my family, my friends, God, and my passions in life. And people need to realize that if you have kind of all those things, in my opinion, you're going to be very, very successful. And, success is a very tossed around word, and, you can achieve great once you have the right mentality. So I'm going to leave this up to you guys. I want you to comment below and see what you think of what I said. And, have this conversation with your friends or family. Think amongst yourself and see what you can actually do with your life. And, I'm so close to, finishing the first, quarter of my life. And I'm realizing that every day. I'm just over a year out from being, after I turn 24, 25, and, a quarter of my life is in the books. And I'm proud of where I am. I'm proud of what I've accomplished so far. And just go out and be a go-getter. And God bless America. And God bless you.